Welcome back to another episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. I'm your host, Chris Porter, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. And let me first thank you all for taking time from your busy schedule to listen to what I've got to say. But before I go any further, I want to thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. Some quick little housekeeping here. If you'd like to get a timestamp or a transcript of today's broadcast, you can head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Right across the top, you see a podcast button. Hit that, and it'll give you access to any one of our now 288 episodes. You can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. And I also like to let you know that on Thursday, March 28th at 6 p.m., we're going to offer a free seminar. Discover how to rev up your sluggish metabolism for good. As we kick off this brand new metabolic program, the Metabolic Reboot, this program is like nothing we've done before. Metabolic Reboot will boost your metabolism to help you manage your weight, increase energy, reduce hunger, and improve your nutrient absorption. All this in just 30 days, you will look and feel better. So head on over to Y.E.S Fitness, sign up, hit the button, and discover how to rev up your sluggish metabolism for good. It's a free seminar, and I'll be there. I'll be putting on a seminar, and you're welcome to ask me any questions that you'd like on the topic. So let's get into this. Ways to help combat that stubborn belly fat. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the topic that many women encounter as they age gracefully: menopause and the infamous menopot. Fear not, ladies. We've got an extended exploration with tools and tips to help you combat that stubborn belly fat. I listen to it all day long at the gym. You know, our average age clientele is actually 57 years old. We help people for 40 plus, all the way into their 90s. And menopause is something that many, if not all my clients at some point in time, female clients that is, have to battle. So let's dive right into this, into the heart of the matter. Menopause, as you know, brings forth a myriad of changes, and weight gain often seems to be an unwelcome companion during this transition. However, I'm here to remind you that it's not an irreversible journey. You wield the power to combat the menopot with many strategic lifestyle changes, some that we're going to give you today. So let's break it down a little bit further. First on our agenda, exercise. Let's just get it right out of the way. Yes, exercise, it's crucial, but let's dispel the myth that it has to be a mundane chore. You need to find something you like. Mix up your routines with activities you genuinely enjoy, whether it's the rhythmic pounding of running or the soothing strokes of swimming, or the strategic swings of tennis or now pickleball. And don't forget to add some flair by trying something outside the box, something new. Try something new with your friends. It's not just about burning calories. It's about infusing joy into your fitness journey, ensuring that it motivates you to stay high so that you continue to do it long term. So try different things. Find a friend and do it with a friend. But let's shake things up a little bit more here. With the variety of workouts, while it's ideal to exercise 3 to 4 times a week, the key is to avoid falling into a monotonous routine, the same thing over and over again. Vary your workouts, try new activities, and keep things exciting. Whether it's the intensity of high intensive interval training, the dance-infused energy of Zumba, or the harmonious blend of Pilates, find activities you genuinely enjoy to increase your chances of sticking with them. A study in the Journal of Sports Behavior highlights that adding variation to exercise routine is crucial for long-term success. Myself personally, obviously I'm not a female, but in my exercise routine, I'm not really one to vary things up. I like to do what I like to do, and I'm very consistent with that. I do change it by lifting here and there because that's the only way you're going to get any kind of gains. But here's a fascinating tidbit. Exercising with a partner not only provides emotional support, but also enhances your fitness journey. If a workout buddy isn't in the cards, consider joining a community fitness class. According to a study in the Journal of American Osteopathic Association, regular participation in physical fitness classes led to a significant decrease in stress levels and an increase in overall quality of life, both physically and emotionally. And I think this is one reason why we're so successful here at Y.E.S Fitness. We have our group exercise, and we have people that just love group exercise, and they come in and they get familiar with each other, and they become friends, and they look forward to coming to exercise to see those people. The same thing's true with our private training. We do it in a semi-private training setting we have anywhere from 1 to 4 or 5 people working on programs designed specifically for them. So they're getting the benefits of that customized program, but they're also getting the benefits of having buddies. They work out together at the same time, 2-3 times a week, and it's that camaraderie that keeps them going. So find a workout buddy, if not to go with, see if you can't get consistently to the gym at the same time, maybe join a class and develop some friends. It really will help your consistency, your compliancy. Now, let's discuss the benefits of standing tall. What's that mean? So prolonged sitting has been linked to increased abdominal fat. So whenever possible, stand instead of sitting. Walking around during phone calls, add stretches or a bit of yoga to your TV time, and incorporate standing breaks into your day. If you're tied to your computer, these small changes keep the body in motion, burning more calories and helping prevent various health issues. So a study published in the journal Obesity revealed that standing instead of sitting for 6 hours a day could potentially burn 54 calories for a person weighing 143 pounds. Now, 54 calories may not seem like a lot, but we know that sitting is not good for you. So if you're at a desk all day long, get a stand-up desk for sure. And make sure you take some time to get away from it. Remember what this is all about here is remember it's NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. These are the calories we burn outside of exercise, like walking, standing, or just a relaxing bike ride, or something that we might be able to total about 10,000 steps at it, whether it's swimming, whatever it might be. We need to move. So now if your job is on your feet all day long and you feel like you're getting your steps, I still think you need to get some movement outside your work. Your body is very smart and it adapts well. You need to go above and beyond that movement you acquire during the day at work. Let's not forget about resistance training, okay? It's super important to lift those weights a couple times a week. That's where we can get some variety in your program to help you continue to gain muscle, gain results, and keep your mind and your body from getting bored. So there's definitely variety within a well-written exercise program. But we know strength training is very important to maintain that muscle mass for your metabolism and for function throughout our lives. So now let's talk a little bit about nutrition. Most people I speak with say they eat well. But when reality comes, when you actually sit down, take a close look at the areas of improvement are revealed. They think they eat well because they don't go to McDonald's all the time. But there's all different ways and different tricks you can do to help yourself eat better, to help reduce that stubborn abdominal fat. And one of the major areas is your portion control. Portion control becomes our next ally in this battle of belly fat. For example, if you're off by an ounce of beef or a slice of cheese, that's 100 calories. Now, I'm not a huge proponent of counting calories because of all various reasons. We all absorb them differently in portion sizes and density and all kinds of things like that. But you need to be mindful of your portion sizes. And anytime I take out the portion size box of foods that we have that shows examples of what an actual portion size is, people are amazed how small portion sizes actually are. So take a look at them. First place to start. Not even necessarily the foods that you're eating, but the portion sizes, the amount of food that you're eating. And be mindful of it, because mindful eating becomes paramount here. Be conscious of what and when you eat. Those oversized takeout portions can easily derail all your efforts. So don't hesitate to ask for a container or share your meal with someone else. Additionally, embrace healthy fats from sources like nuts, avocados, and olives. While these fats are beneficial, in moderation is key because they can hold a lot of calories. Also, with nutrition, timing or when your meals can be a crucial role as well. Those midnight binges and untimely cravings may seem harmless, but they add up all the time and they can contribute to your overeating. Consider exploring intermittent fasting. I know some clients who've been very successful in intermittent fasting. They're maintaining their eating window between 8 and 12 hours a day. Research suggests, as a study published in the JBI database of systematic review and implementation reports, suggests that restricting the hours during which you eat may be an effective strategy for managing weight. Basically, intermittent fasting, what it does is it reduces your calories because you're eating within that window. And if you're being mindful of what you eat and paying attention and eating till you're satisfied, not so fast that you get full and stuffed, you ultimately are going to reduce the amount of calories that you're eating because you're not eating after dinner or with things like that. So it can be successful for some people. I've seen it be and not successful for others. The journey through menopause, as noted by the North American Menopause Society, can last anywhere from 4 to 8 years. Not exactly a walk in the park, right? And insomnia becomes a serious concern during this period, impacting various aspects of our lives, including the release of hunger hormones like ghrelin and leptin. Quality sleep is a must, and I know people struggle with this, aiming for at least 7 hours each night. So consider keeping your bedroom cool to alleviate those hot flashes and disconnecting from all glowing screens at least an hour before bedtime to help your mind settle down. Although I'm not going through menopause, here's a few things that I have incorporated recently and has successfully improved my sleep because I have not been a good sleeper most of my life. I use some tart cherry supplements. So the effects of tart cherry on long-term melatonin production. Well, tart cherry contains melatonin naturally, and while consuming them, the tart cherry products may contribute to a short-term improvement in sleep. I've noticed it for a while now. There's no evidence to suggest that there's a negative impact on long-term production of melatonin by the body. Whereas with melatonin production is a natural and dynamic process regulated by the body's internal clock. While external sources of melatonin, such as tart cherries, can provide a boost, the body's ability to produce melatonin should not be significantly affected over the long term. It's essential to note that individual responses may vary, and incorporating tart cherry into a well-balanced diet may offer potential sleep benefits without negative impact on melatonin production. As with any dietary supplement, always check with your physician. You need to make sure that it's okay with any other medications that you're taking. Because with melatonin is, and I've taken melatonin and I stopped over time once I started reading more research on it. While it is generally considered safe for short term, there is potential concerns associated with taking it regularly or in high doses. Some of the dangers include disruption in your natural production. The regular supplementation can interfere with the body's natural production of melatonin, potentially leading to a discrepancy in external sources. Dependency on external sources. Tolerance, long-term use may result in tolerance where the body becomes less responsive to the melatonin, requiring higher doses for the same sleep-inducing effects. It may cause some daytime drowsiness. We need to worry about interaction with other medications. And finally, The effectiveness varies from person to person. So these are just some things to think about if you were taking melatonin, whereas the tart cherry doesn't seem to have these same type of things. So it's important for individuals to use melatonin judiciously, preferably under the guidance of a healthcare professional, and to consider non-pharmacological approaches to improving sleep. So we'll take a little bit closer look at the tart cherry and sleep. Their natural source of melatonin can contribute to sleep better, and it benefits sleep related from the melatonin content. You also have some antioxidant properties. It helps reduce insomnia symptoms. So these are some areas that you might think about if you wanted to include a tart cherry supplement or juice in your sleep habits. Now, I've also started taking some magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral that plays a role in various bodily functions, including muscle and nerve function. And it may also contribute to better sleep for the following reasons: muscle relaxation. Magnesium helps muscles relax, which can be beneficial for individuals experiencing muscle tension or restlessness before bedtime. The regulation of melatonin production. It's involved in the conversion of tryptophan to melatonin, potentially influencing sleep-wake cycles. Helps reduce anxiety, improve your sleep quality. And there can be some dangers with taking too much magnesium. Although it's generally considered safe when taken in appropriate amounts, excessive intake can lead to adverse effects. Some of those things being gastrointestinal issues, interaction with medications, impaired kidney function, potential allergic reactions, and overdose. While magnesium toxicity from daily sources is unlikely, excessive take of supplements can happen, but typically it's not going to happen. It's crucial to follow recommended dosage guidelines. And for magnesium, a balanced diet is really important. So you might consider getting it from some sources like nuts, seeds, leafy green vegetables, and whole grains. If you're considering magnesium supplements, it's again advisable to consult your healthcare professional about this, as with any supplement you should do. So we know that if we're not getting enough sleep, it's going to lead to added stress because we're tired all day long, and chronic stress can trigger increased cortisol levels, depositing fat deep within the belly, visceral fat around the organs, which is the worst fat you can have. While cortisol serves to boost energy during stressful times, chronic stress can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. To combat stress with calming techniques such as meditation, yoga, read a book, leisurely walk, enjoy nature, whatever it might be, whatever you can do to help you reduce stress is so important. And we'll all remember that although alcohol may feel like a stress reliever, it's not a healthy coping mechanism, and those extra sugars won't do your belly any favors. If you suspect hormonal imbalances are contributing to menopause symptoms, don't hesitate to consult your physician or your doctor. They may recommend exercise, which they probably will, hormone therapy, medications, or supplements tailored to your needs. So a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism suggests that hormone replacement or hormone therapy may help some women prevent an increase in visceral belly fat, BMI, and overall belly fat. So as I wrap this up, remember that the information on the internet, including this podcast, should not be replaced by professional medical advice. This is just some things for you to think about and may talk to your physician about incorporating into your daily routine. Always consult your doctor or primary care provider before making significant changes to your wellness routine. This podcast is not intended to provide medical diagnosis, recommendations, treatment, or endorsement. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. I can help you with your exercise for sure. So if you need to start an exercise routine or are struggling to maintain an exercise routine, maybe you've never exercised at all, I'm the one to give a call. So until next time, where I'm going to give you more information on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Stay healthy, stay happy, and keep the